What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Fantasy Tomorrow, and it's already time for us to prepare for another week of fantasy playoff action by figuring out who we like on waivers and as streamers for Week 16. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. First off, let's talk about my top 5 waiver wire pickups. My number 1 guy is Gabriel Davis of the Buffalo Bills. Davis is taking advantage of the opportunities he's receiving with Emmanuel Sanders being out, and has likely earned more snaps even if Sanders returns. Davis is a talented wide receiver in a top-tier offense and should be added in all leagues. My number 2 guy is Ronald Jones, running back for the Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette got a bit banged up in Week 15, and with Chris Godwin and Mike Evans also getting injured, Jones will likely be able to find more snaps in the coming weeks. If Fournette has to miss any time, Jones should automatically be a startable running back. My number 3 guy is Craig Reynolds, running back for the Detroit Lions. With the status of both DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams up in the air, Reynolds could be a worthwhile add in case he's the lead back for any more games, as he has seen a high workload and is running well when he's needed. My number 4 guy is Jeff Wilson, running back for the 49ers. Wilson saw a ton of carries for the run-heavy 49ers in Week 15, and with Elijah Mitchell's status for Week 16 still a question, Wilson should be grabbed, as he could even have some value if Mitchell were to return. And finally, my number 5 guy is Amon-Ra St. Brown, wide receiver for the Detroit Lions. St. Brown is having a great final stretch of the season and is finally starting to come into his own. Not to mention, he has seen double-digit targets in the last 3 weeks. If you are in need of a wide receiver with a bit of upside, you could do much worse than St. Brown. Alright, let's go ahead and move into my favorite streamers for Week 16. We're going to give you 1 quarterback, 1 tight end, and 2 defenses. So my quarterback is Carson Wentz of the Indianapolis Colts. Now, this is definitely a boom-bust option, but Wentz has been able to generate some solid fantasy performances this season. Now, he's facing the Arizona defense, and that defense has been much improved this year. But they just gave up a huge game to the Lions and Jared Goff, so I would not be surprised if Wentz is able to put up some points in what could be a very high-scoring Saturday game. Now, my tight end that I like is Evan Engram of the Giants. He's been on this list a ton this year, but he's on it again for good reason. He's facing the Eagles defense that has been giving up tons of points to opposing tight ends. Now, I do think that the Eagles are going to be able to hold the Giants' offense down. But if there's one Giant that I think can produce, I think it's likely going to be Engram. Now, moving into my 2 favorite defenses, my first favorite defense is that Eagles defense. They're matched up against the Giants, and the Eagles are just poised to have a good defensive performance against a bottom 5 offense in the NFL who has had trouble both scoring points and protecting their quarterback and has been giving up a ton of turnovers, so I think the Eagles are going to be able to easily capitalize on all of that. Now, my next favorite defense is the Kansas City Chiefs defense. Now, leading up to the exciting Thursday night game against the Chargers, the Chiefs had held their previous 3 opponents to under 10 points, while forcing plenty of turnovers and getting plenty of pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Plus, the Chiefs should get back 3 of their best defenders for this game against the Steelers and Big Ben, all of which should add up to a great situation for a fantasy defense. Alright guys, here is a review of my top 5 waiver wire picks and my favorite streamers for Week 16, so please download this, print it out, and use it to make your claims this week. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, drop us a like and a comment, go check out our Twitter and our Facebook, and our other channel as well, Pretty Smart Sports, where we're talking about all sorts of different sports stuff. But again guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.